I'm invigorated, let's go! Some of the more adventurous sections. Hold on to your horses. All right, I'm here in the smallest state in the USA to do a big ride. I'm in Rhode Island, also known as the Ocean State, to link up with my good pal, Paul Davis. Paul?
I'm so glad you're here. I'm gonna take you guys on a really good ride today. Some of the best hidden gems in the state, a lot of dirt roads, big barns, old buildings. It's gonna be a great day.
Oh man, I cannot wait. You already showed us off one of your favorite spots.
Need donuts? We love these. I start every big ride with one of these at least. Yeah.
I cannot wait to tuck into some of those and hit out.
Yeah.
Paul, these donuts are delicious, thank you.
They're really good.
Yeah, no, they're really good. We're here in Prospect Park. We got Roger Williams. The city's looking over us. You guys, you said you end a lot of rides here?
I love ending rides here. I mean, we get to overlook the city with the sunset. You know, we can lay out a picnic blanket, have some good dinner.
Yeah.
It's good times.
Yeah, we're gonna talk all about that. The last time that we met was at the tour of the Bat and Kill where we did battle. Yeah, that's actually, yeah, where we first met and the last time that we met physically. You took second place, I took third.
I got to brag about that a little bit.
How's your fitness for today?
We're, you know, we've all had a little bit of time off, but I'm feeling good.
Uh-huh. All right, let's finish these and get out there.
Sounds good.
So that's the story about how Paul and I met. Now, we've kept up the friendship, despite him having gotten the better of me out at the tour of the Bat and Kill. And earlier this year, he convinced me that Rhode Island had an epic ride that was worthy of a trip to Rhode Island. Now, as you probably have gathered, Paul is no slouch on the bike. He's got his name all over the local area Strava KOM boards, and he races for the local powerhouse team Velocio Northeast. So after exploring downtown Providence, its cycling infrastructure, bike paths, big buildings, incredible ocean views, and of course donuts as well, we were off and running to the start of our epic ride.
So this is the start of the route here. What was the town that we were just in?
We're just in a village called Chepachet. It's a really old town. They got businesses that have been going along since 1809 there. It's a cool place.
Sweet. And yeah, it's about 20-30 minute drive outside of the city. I know you guys sometimes ride from downtown out here, but to get to the good stuff today, we decided, hey, let's start right up here. There's a famous local pizza shop that we're gonna end at, but tell us a little bit more about where this starts and what we can expect today.
So I took you guys to the heart of one of my favorite big rides. So it's about a 75-mile ride. We got tons of gravel, some really cool old barns, super old buildings, and a lot of little streets that just make you feel like you're in a different place.
Not, 30 minutes outside of a major metropolitan city.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's even a covered bridge from what I've been told.
Oh yeah, only one in the state. We got maybe one of the only switchbacks in the state too. It's gonna be a really fun day.
I can't wait, let's do this. Yes, we're about 12 miles in and we just came past one of the first spots that Paul was saying is super pretty, and it is. It's the Scituate?
Scituate Reservoir.
Yeah, it's nice. It sounds like it, from our research, very serious research session that went on, this supplies water for pretty much the whole state.
Yeah, a long time ago, I mean, they flooded a bunch of towns, honestly, to get a spot for enough water for the growing state and city of Providence. And
yeah. Classic. It's really pretty through here. Lots of pine trees and ferns and everything like that. So yeah, let's keep it moving. Been super sweet so far. We're about 2 hours in. Tell me a little bit about the Providence cycling scene. I've heard so many good things about it, but I want to know.
Yeah, we got a lot going on in Providence. I'm a transplant, but one of the things that struck me about the city is just how welcoming it's been. We have, the Tuesday night Smackdown, we got a Wednesday night training crit, Thursday night time trial, and tons of group rides on the weekends.
Sweet. Yeah, you guys, seems like you guys have great like cycling infrastructure, a bunch of coffee shops. There's some friends, mutual friends of ours, John Harris and Donnie Green.
Yeah.
John with his studio and bike shop and stuff, and then Donnie with his 1PVD program.
Yeah.
Seems like there's a good vibe right now in Providence. A lot of people doing a lot of good things around cycling.
There really is. Yeah, Johnny's Place has been a great resource for a lot of people just to learn to love the sport, get a little fitter at the same time.
Yeah.
And Donnie's been getting a lot of high school kids in.
That's what we need.
Yeah,
We need the young generation out.
Yeah, they're some of my favorite kids to ride with. It's been awesome.
Yeah, I love coming to Providence. It's totally different than a big city like New York or Boston. You can get in and out of there super quick, 10, 15 minutes, boom, you're onto some good roads.
Yeah, they call it the biggest little city in the US.
Well, tell us what we're doing. Where are we going?
So we are on another little gem of a gravel road. It's real pitchy today. I love this stuff. But we're heading a little further down the state towards our biggest little climb with our only little switchback. And we love it.
All right.
So we're going up our first little kicker to our first section of gravel. This is kind of where the heart of the ride starts.
All right. And you said there's about 25 miles of gravel or something like that.
Yeah, a lot of like old, still maintained dirt roads. They're my favorite ones around.
I love it.
Yeah. So this is where we'll stop on the really hot days. We can cool off down here.
Oh man, I cannot wait for this. All right, so walk us through some of the stuff that you chose to put on the bike.
Yeah, it was my dad's bike. I remember the day it came in the mail. He was so excited. That was a while ago, I was 8. Since then it was a winter training bike, sat on the trainer. And this year I gave it new life, repainted all the logos by hand, touched up the paint, polished all the old parts. I got a Silver Campy 11-speed Athena on there. It's awesome. The nice plush tires. It's great for roads like this.
Yeah, definitely. It seems like it comes back. It's like it had a life before this, and now it's got a new life that you've breathed into it.
Yeah. I actually sent it in one of GCN Super Nice a couple of weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. I just did that one-handed on my road bike for your viewing pleasure. So Paul, what was that river that we just hit?
We were just at Stepping Stone Falls.
Whew, that was great to cool off down there, and now we're on the Rhode Island's iconic, you said maybe potentially only switchback dirt climb, maybe a switchback at all.
I can't think of another one in the state, and I love this road.
Oh man, I'm riding a 3528 as my smallest gear, and it's hard.
Yeah, I'm not spinning myself.
Paul, what do you love about this route?
I love that it doesn't feel like every other ride. It's something special. You know, I did a lot of looking to find all these little diamonds in the rough, all these dirt sections, but linking them all up, it just feels like you're in a different world.
Yeah, not at all city life out here.
No, not at all.
We've been riding 2 abreast, going onto some main roads, but then popping right on back onto some dirt or something that's a lot less traveled. There's not been really any issues and barely any traffic.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Besides the heat, this is absolutely a perfect day.
Yeah, I am loving it.
Well, we're on the East Coast Greenway, Maine to Florida. This thing is pretty sweet. This is what you take from downtown Providence to get out to this part when you're not doing a big loop like this.
Yeah, it's a great way to get out to this part of the state.
Oh my God, here is the Summit General. I cannot wait for an ice cold beverage. Well, we've made it about 50-ish miles or so.
Yeah.
This is sweet. This is this doubles up. This has got the feed store. It's got the post office and general store. Classic.
There's even a deli in the back.
Oh my God, I didn't even know. If I had known, I might be smashing a sandwich right now. It is the hottest day today. It is really hot.
Yeah.
Like almost like, what is it? What were we saying?
It is 95 Fahrenheit, 35 Celsius.
That's spicy.
It's a warm one.
Yeah, super
I've
brutal.
been waiting for this.
You were telling me that there's like a bunch of these types of general stores that have a lot of history in this area.
Yeah, I like the old general stores. This one here, obviously, going to Patch where we started, has been around since 1809. So,
Really?
Yeah, old stuff. I mean, especially for...
This one had like a ton of old pictures and stuff in it as well.
Yeah, it's cool seeing all the history from these little towns, old historic villages.
Yeah, family run, like small space that like basically, you know, nowadays you've got these Walmarts, these like Targets, these massive stores that do everything. This was like, I think the precursor to that.
Oh yeah.
All right, Paul, so we're making our way to the covered bridge, but we just ripped through a place called Rice City. What's the scoop?
Yes, that's another old historic village in Rhode Island. My uncle who's lived there forever was telling me that that's where the travelers would stay on the way from Providence down to Connecticut. It's a great place to ride through too.
Yeah, you were saying there's also an old pub there where people used to...
Yeah, I don't know how old it is, but at least a couple hundred. It's old. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So we've got a few more miles before we get to Rhode Island's only covered bridge. The sun's going down. Finally, the heat has dropped a little bit. I'm definitely ready to be off my bike. I'm hot. And
I got some salty shorts.
I know. All right, let's go. Let's get out of here. Man, this is so beautiful out here right now.
It's a perfect time of night.
It really is amazing. This is the Swamp Meadow Covered Bridge, the only bridge in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Yo, this is amazing. Tell me what you know about this thing. I did a little research myself.
Yeah, so it's not too old, but I know that it's the same style as a lot of the ones in New England.
Yeah.
So we got our own too.
Yeah, well, it's weird because it was built, they said, in the mid-90s, somewhere in the mid-90s, and then they followed Ethiel Teal, who is the exact guy who built the big Green River Bridge up where we went and did All-American Gravel Ride last year.
That's so cool, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so they used the same type of like lattice work and design that he put together, and yeah, I mean, you can tell it looks identical. It's super pretty, but I was also reading that vandals burned this thing down right after it was built. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? It's super cool, and I can't believe you guys only have one, but I'm glad that we got to see it.
Not bad, huh?
No. All right, we've got a few more miles to go. How much further?
We got 12 miles to go.
Oh, I'm leaking oil, Paul.
You got it.
Paul, we're almost back to Chepachet. Had this beautiful sunset with what looking like the Oregon Trail back there. We had to stop. We had to conclude this video here. Thank you so much for taking us out and showing us this beautiful Rhode Island epic that we went on today.
It's got a lot to offer here.
Man, it was amazing. It's totally different than Massachusetts too. Like, I mean, I love my home state, but the way the homes are, the style of the roads, the way that everything weaves in and out, is really on point. So I want to thank you, man. It was super pretty day out.
I was so glad you had a good day.
Yeah, we've called the pizzas in. We do need to eat something. It's been a long day. It's been a super long day. It started with donuts and now we're here. Yeah, all right, let's get out of here. If you guys enjoyed this video, let us know down in the comments what you thought. Thank you so much for watching. It's pizza time.
Let's go.
All right.